Here we go. Map number 1 of this quarterfinal. Arrow off on Cypher to begin with as he goes for this Mega Health. There is the pickup, and Cypher now with the shards as well. A lot of armor on this map. A lot of armor. Very misleading sometimes how much armor a down player can get. He really puts his mind to it. All those greens, all the shards, and Cypher kind of getting blocked positionally here. He really wants that yellow. And red is not too far in the future. 4 seconds until it spawns. Cypher got good position on it. Going to catch Ash with some good damage. The trade here, better for Cypher. Much better for Cypher. He is lacking a railgun though. This is something that could be abused by Ash if he really wanted to. And there it is, another peak rail. Ash has got to keep abusing this, and a fake rocket jump from Cypher, and Ash, he sniffs it out, and Cypher gonna have to back away. So Ash abusing his position well, but actually he's gonna double back onto Ash's position, and that was enough to get, oh, I thought it was enough to get Ash to go away, but actually no. And beautiful play off the spawn, Ash with more damage. That should really help Ash in the future, the coming moments here, as that kind of initial damage off the spawn basically neutralizes Cypher and just makes it so that he has to go ghost mode on the map, and Ash can take whatever he pleases. And he misses the rocket jump up. Sometimes that can end up being a blessing in disguise. But let's see. Ash gonna catch Cypher. LG comes out, the right choice. And that's a lot of damage. Ash can be happy he's done his job. He did a lot of damage there. Cypher's waiting on that Mega Health. That's not a good sign at all. Means he doesn't know when it is. And you should never go for the Mega if you don't know when it is on this map. And Cypher tries to rely on rockets around the corner. Ash, though, turns around with a beautiful flick rocket. And that's going to be another frag for Ash as Cypher returns at the red armor. And beautiful stuff, absolutely key from Cypher to go aggressive there. And he manages to execute, and that makes all the difference. He wants this right railgun, but Ash is going to deny him. Mega's coming up, but again, do you really want to take that Mega if you're not 100% sure? Great rail from Ash. That teaches him that, okay, I can go for this Mega Health now. I can go for this red. I can do anything I want. Cypher's low, but does he know exactly how low? That's always the question. Cypher, 80, 100. And he's kind of in a down position. He needs to work these corners, just as he did there. Keep working the corners until he can maybe get his way onto another red. He can't really make a play for the Mega. He needs some bullets for his shaft, some cells for the shaft, quite desperately. And he's going to catch Ash once more. Okay, now this damage tells him he can go aggressive again. More damage coming out. Mega's coming up soon. He needs the LG, and then he can really take the fight. Let's see what Ash does, though. There's a yellow up. Can he get the rail? Can he get the rail? He does! Beautiful stuff, Cypher. Quite rare to see people hit that one. It's a difficult, very, very difficult shot. But of course, the Belarusian has shown us time and time again that he is one of the best in the world. And execution is part of his flair, to his style. And Cypher now, he's behind, but the question is for how long? He's got a good stack, he's going to go aggressive onto Ash, up the jump pad, that's how confident he is. And Ash's rockets though, they absolutely obliterate that confidence. And Cypher now, all the work he put in is just undone by Ash's defense. So Ash has done an amazing job here to bring himself right back in this and extend his lead once again. Cypher, how many more times will he get that situation where he's got such a stack? Was he too eager to go up the jump pad? These are the kind of things we got to ask ourselves, because it didn't work out for him. Hindsight's always 20/20, and he's going to go aggressive here, but again, very risky, very risky. Good rockets from Ash. Manages to finish off Cypher and fall back onto the red. Lots of health up on the map. Ash is going to be able to recover here. Mega very soon. There it is, coming up. And he's got to deal with this threat though. There's Cypher going to go for it. And this will be Cypher. Cypher will die here. So he will die. It's all a question about how much damage he does. And not enough is the answer basically there, because again, more items are coming up. This is looking really bad for Cypher now. Really, really terrible. He's still got time to try and slow the game down and play it slow. You can get a lot of frags quickly on this map, but you can also survive for a very long time. So work those greens, work those shards, but he is choosing to keep applying the pressure, and it's working out for him. 55 health though, but where will Ash spawn? If Ash can get a good spawn, he can steal away that red. And he's on the corner with the rockets. He misses the shots though. Those pull-out rockets are great, and it is a trade. So who gets the best spawn? And it looks like Cypher will get the red armor, and that should work out to be the best spawn. But if we look at Ash, he's got the LG advantage right now. Let's see if he can make it count. Let's go back over to Cypher. He's got to get 5 frags in the next 5 minutes. And this could be really, really difficult for him to do. Cypher so low now. Ash is performing fantastically. And the fight once again begins over this red armor. And Cypher has positioning, but he hasn't got the health and armor really at that point. But Ash decides to just back away. Interesting decision from Ash there. And that could cost him. Cypher now tries to defend this yellow. He doesn't even need it really. This is kind of an item that he can just let go. He doesn't need it at all, but he does want to damage Ash if he tries to take it. There it is. Got to be careful, trying to shoot through that grid, and he luckily escapes. Good job there done by Cypher, but I mean the yellow was picked up by Ash, so in the grand scheme of things, Ash is still healthy. Let's switch over to Ash. Good stack there. The fight commences. Ash, he's got the better stack. Cypher's screaming. Hits the rail. Oh my goodness. Absolutely clutch once more from the Belarusian as he speeds his way back over to that yellow armor to pick it up. He knows the red is too dangerous to go for, and he doesn't want to play for the risks just yet. There's a lot of shards, a lot of greens on the map for him to take. Cypher finds himself at the mega health once again to replenish that LG. Also got to work on the rockets. There it is. He's back in on the map as far as ammunition is concerned, and he wants to pressure. Ash doesn't want the direct engagement just yet. He's not ready for it, and that's going to potentially give away a red armor to Cypher. There it is, a good direct rocket there from Ash. Very important stuff there. Mega's up on the spot. Cypher's got to be careful. Where's Ash? Where's Ash? He's not there. That's absolutely key once more. Ash should have been able to pressure there. A chance for damage, slipping away. Cypher crawling, creeping around the map, not making a sound, but Ash will find him anyway. Good damage coming out there. Cypher goes for the interception, but only to fall back once more. Doesn't like that fight. Only wants to take a fight that's truly on his terms. Beautiful rail. If he can string another rail together with that one, he could just find that fight that he so desires. There it is, he gets a little boost from Ash, a little bit of help, up the jump pad he goes. Previously this secured his demise, but Ash, can he defend once again? And he does! I think that's a brilliant result for Ash. He's in the lead, forces the spawn situation, gets the better spawn. Cypher's looking like he's going to lose the first map against Ash. 2 minutes left. Cypher's resorting to shotgun tactics, guerrilla warfare coming out from the Belarusian as Ash picks away some more armor, some greens, some yellows. Ash still very low, but there's quite a lot of health on this map for him to abuse. And Ash is going to be able to escape now. And at the moment, one of his dominant strategies can be to play the corners and run down the clock. Play the corners, run down the clock. Get those armors, keep running down the clock. Force Cypher to try to come into engagements that are close range, walk into your rockets. Here it is. And again, playing the corners once more, exactly what Ash needs to do. Killing more and more time, 30 seconds already killed, and Cypher says, well played. He knows he cannot come back. He's going to probably forfeit the remaining time. Or, I don't know if they're talking in what I can only assume is Russian. It would make sense that they would be speaking Russian. It kind of looks like Russian. I see some Russian smileys in there. Should add one of my own. So yeah, so this is a very well played game by Ash. Cypher with a lot of risky moves that they didn't quite frankly pay off. I mean, really where it all started, all went wrong for Cypher was where he felt at the beginning that with that almost 200 stack, he could go up a jump pad. It's very rare that you can find situations where going up a jump pad can be a good way to open or start a fight. And okay, he did get Ash pretty low, but at the same time, it's kind of at a point where he could have maybe found another fight where he could have come out with a frag and had like a decent level of stack remaining. So it was a little bit of a lack of patience, I think, from Cypher. So if he's kind of playing from behind this mindset where he's lacking some patience, and what that tells me is he doesn't really want the win as much as maybe some other times when he's played, where he's ready to make absolutely optimal decisions to make sure he can get that win, then that could be a bit telling of how he will perform later on today. So we'll see. He has to win Furious Heights to force it to a third map, which would be Lost World if he can do it. But Ash is now on match point, and the countdown has begun on Furious Heights. Here we go.
3,
Ash versus Cypher, quarterfinals match, or map number 2, Furious Heights. On Ash here as he gets the Mega Spawn straight over to the LG. Where's Cypher? Not going to go for the direct challenge just yet. Oh, Ash can hear him trying to read his position. There is the drop. Unable to catch him. Not just yet anyway. Oh! That was that 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a lot of damage. Almost 100 from that plasma. And there's the LG, and he gets the frag. That was beautiful from Ash. That was absolutely just amazing. So much damage there. Very clutch work. I mean, had he been a second slower, Cypher would steal the red and maybe win the fight. Ash, though, the battle for this mega health, but not able to make more than 20 damage there. Manages to force Cypher back, win himself more armor. So really, he's kind of settled with having a frag lead and being like, okay, what we'll do then is just I'll play from having a bit of an advantage, and I'll give you some items. You can have some items, but I have the lead and a little bit of an advantage. So Ash is okay with that. He could get the ambush here. Cypher, no, he does not know in the rockets and the rail combo. Brilliant stuff from Ash, and that's going to basically mean that he should be able to take this mega without too much trouble. But no, Cypher gets it, but back-to-back rails. Ash is on right now, absolutely on. And Cypher, finding himself between a rock and a hard place, uses a rocket to fix that problem, but Ash is still there to be the dealer of death. And that's going to be another red for Ash right there. So beautiful stuff. Beautiful. Ash 3-0. Can Cypher get his game together? I mean, again, if he loses this, he's gone. He is gone. Ash right now concerned with this mega. Can he actually take his first mega? Well, since the beginning he does, but look at the damage he takes from it. This is the situation that Cypher's so comfortable with, the pressure. Not the guy to take the items, but the guy to position and the damage. But Ash now repositions himself onto the red armor, and that is going to be a great play again. I mean, Cypher, if he could have kept that position on red, maybe he could have stolen it. But he allowed Ash to get the move on him and stop Cypher himself from going to red, and instead winning it positionally. So very smart. Mega coming up as well. Is there going to be a challenge? No, there can't be right now. And the play could go onto the red, but does Cypher want to do it? Not quite. Let's see. Cypher has no armor at all, as we can see now on his perspective. And here comes Ash. Can Cypher survive? That rocket was a bit damaging. Cypher, he's surely going to be up against the rail here very soon. There it is. He does get hit by the rail. Ash is definitely on. Red and Mega are coming up. Ash should have time on both items. Let's switch over to him. He doesn't know where Cypher is. Now he knows. He hears the weapon and also the pickup of that red. Cypher getting away with some armor. But can Ash fix that? Mega's up on the spot. This could be problematic for Ash. He's got to get over there really fast, and Cypher does not commit to going straight up for the Mega. He maybe could have done it if he was fast. But Ash will stabilize. But Mega's red's coming up. Can Ash get to it? There it is. Cypher picks it up, goes for the engagement. He knows he's got to hit insane rockets to win this fight. He has 2 brilliant ones, but once more, the rail is reliable from Ash. So we can just check there. Both hitting very strong amounts of rails. And here comes the aggression. Cypher knows he's low, but Cypher, he's not low enough for that. He's still very low though. This is a window opportunity if I ever saw one. see Ash is very conflicted. He's like, which way do I go? I know that I can't. Oh, there it is. That's it. As soon as he faces, he could face death. And once more, it's so low, and Cypher can hear him screaming. So there you go, jumps across. Another rail received. Ash picks up some more armor, but the frag finally comes to Cypher. It just wasn't sustainable for Ash. And this could be the start of something big for Cypher. But he absolutely needs to win that mega health. That needs to be a certainty, that next mega. And he's only got 4 seconds to get to the red afterwards. If Ash recognizes this, he can make a play on the red. Let's have a look. And actually Cypher, he's the one that actually recognizes the situation there.
5-minute warning.
To try and anticipate that. And look at that beautiful play from Cypher. He misses the rail though. Oh my god. That rail, he absolutely should have hit it. Had he hit that rail, everything would have been different. And right now, Cypher has to back away. He did so much work. I can't really express how smart that was. He quickly went for the red interception, knowing that he didn't have time to get through to both items, and that was Ash's best shot. Ash recognized that as well, and then went for the mega. And then Cypher was able to catch him as well. So Cypher basically made the perfect play, but he just couldn't hit the rail afterwards. That was really interesting there. And so that really buys Ash a lot of time. More rails coming in. Again, the mega has spawned. Cypher trying to deal damage from below. Through the teleport tree goes. Cypher under a lot of pressure, and they both go down. Ash right now going to get probably the worst one. Let's see Cypher spawn. He does get the mega. So Cypher with the better spawn. He absolutely needed. Red coming up. Grenade's not going to be enough here. A rail connected. Cypher does get away with that red. So as he creeps and crawls around the map once more, picks up an LG. That's going to be very useful there. And catches Ash once more, and Ash goes for the fight. And Cypher's in a very strange position here. He's very lucky that Ash doesn't have an LG. Very, very lucky. He can't count on that anymore though, because Ash now has one, and Mega's coming up. Cypher not able to get there in time. There it is, a close range clutch rail from Ash as he tries to save that situation there with the wrong weapon out at first, but 18 health left for Cypher. He's done enough, and that's going to be one more frag. And now things are looking bad, desperate in fact, for Cypher. Yellow's up on the spot. Ash going to be able to fight his way onto it, pushing Cypher back. And Mega's now coming up. There's nothing really near it that's too important. So Cypher really needs to try to make something happen here. And he can happen here. And look, he's going to try for it on the bridge with the LG out. Ash defends, great aiming from Ash there. And you can really see why Ash gets Cooler's seal of approval. This guy is good, but look at that, Cypher's better with that plasma work coming in from the side. Beautiful ambush there. Absolutely stellar work from the Belarusian. He's got 2.5 minutes left. The situation is very grim, very dire, as he has only 4 frags. Well, I say only 4 frags, that's quite a lot here. Only 2 minutes to get 4 frags. Decent split between Red and Mega, but perhaps not enough as Cypher can be comfortable with. And Ash going to pick that one up. Falls into so much efficient damage from Cypher, and he will die. So 3 frags now. Cypher's on a roll. He can absolutely make this happen. Speeding his way over to where you think the likely location may be. And they disconnect one. Wow, there's a second as well. This could be it. Red up. A very smart move there from Cypher. Trying to anticipate the long range rail. Cypher spots him again. Not able to connect though. He can't afford to be missing at this stage. Time is running out. Every single second counts, and he hits another rail. But these rails have to be very close together, or Ash can just keep stacking up again after taking them. Mega's up on the spot. Cypher misses the clutch shots. He hits one rail, and Ash is definitely not too strong, but nor is Cypher at this point. Things are looking grim, but no, Cypher hits the impressive and gets the red as well as a reward. Can he keep it going though? Makes his way back to the mega room. Connects a beautiful rail on Ash as Ash retreats. Ash knows he has to stand and fight, but he does go down. Cypher's really low now, but there's a minute left and it's just 1 frag to tie up the game. Cypher could absolutely make it happen. Oh my god, Ash is making an absolutely crazy play. He is a lunatic right now, but he hits one rail. He can just machine gun Cypher down, but no, Cypher gets the frag, and that's a tied game all of a sudden. This is just ridiculous, and Cypher's making it happen absolutely so with almost nothing to work with. He's the MacGyver Quake player right now, and Cypher going to jump across, and look, he is feeling himself right now. Look at the rail there. That pixel was just undeniably fantastic. Cypher connects the third as well, gets the lead in the last 30 seconds of the match, and look at this. It is absolute class now from Cypher, as he's now in more or less a secure spot. Only the most craziest situations could deny the victory here for Cypher, as Ash tries desperately to make it a reality, but unfortunately Cypher is too good for that, and there you go. That was somewhat of a thrilling match, I must say, and that means we will go into Lost World to decide who will move forward past this very riveting quarterfinal game between these two amazing players. I'm just quickly gonna alt-tab so I can see what your guys' reaction to that one is, because that was pretty fantastic stuff there from Cypher. You can't really deny how amazing that was. And I thought it was looking really bad for him, but he showed us that, as always, he is a very clutch player. I mean, it's just how many times have we seen Cypher make moves like that have just been completely insane. Like that second rail at Mega when Ash was trying to get to the red, that was just, Cypher didn't see him. He closed his eyes at that point to hit that rail. He saw it. He saw the Matrix, and that's what that rail was. And here we go, map number 3 between these two. Lost World, run Ash hit, as he does pick up that red armor there. And Ash is going to make his way to that LG position. Beautiful plasma work. That's very important. Good damage again. We can just check Cypher's stack. Okay, so Ash is a way better stack, but he can't move out against this. He needs the lightning gun, basically. So Cypher, despite taking all that damage, he's somewhat secure in his position. But Ash can actually challenge for this Mega if he's fast. He's not fast enough, though. Clearly, he wants to play a slower game. But the problem is he doesn't even know when it will spawn next. He has a rough idea, but nothing concrete. And you want the concrete to the second item time. There you go, Cypher hears it. This is Cypher's spot. This is where Cypher often stands there to catch people jumping across and just lightning guns you in the air. Just with the same damage. Rocket jump straight up. Whoa! Gets a little bit of help there from Ash. Grenades coming out now as Cypher moves on the defense for that mega health, and it will be a success as he tries to intercept. Now there it is, straight around the corner. The rockets again of Ash helping bounce Cypher around the corners. Finds the next engagement, and there's a lot of damage there coming out from Cypher. He's got good positioning still. The problem is here for Cypher is that nothing's coming up soon. He's in a position of low health with nothing to take. And let's go to Ash and see how he plays this, because he's got to know Cypher's low. Ash right here is beaten back successfully by Cypher, allowing Cypher to pick up Mega and Red. But due to that, oh no, this is really bad for Cypher. His advantage melted away by the electricity of Ash's lightning gun. So if we look at Cypher now, we can see the stacks once more evened up. That jump pad play, I just don't know. I cannot agree with that. And hindsight's 2020, that's the beauty of being a commentator. Cypher through the teleporter he goes, he jumps through it, and it's going to get himself another Mega. So those item times give him the confidence he needs. And there it is, there's the jumping. He hears it, he gets repositioned, waiting for more sounds to really give him a better idea of where Ash could be. There it is again, that sound in the distance as he picks up another red armor. He's still waiting to see where Ash is going to attack. And of course that position there at that jump pad, Ash can actually drop down there to see when the Mega will be taken. That's a common move, that's why Cypher was there. And there Cypher goes for the drop to just take away this Mega. No sign of Ash though. And still 0-0 scoreline. That is the most important thing for Ash right now. He's like, sure, I'm not in control, but the score is even. That's everything I need. That means he has time. That means he has no pressure. And there it is. Finds a good engagement. Cypher drops down. He doesn't want to take this. He wants it on his terms. So Cypher backs away once more. Red is coming up. This might be a red for Ash, actually, if he plays his cards right. But he may not want it. It really depends on the armor. The risk could outweigh the reward. And there you go. Ash peeking over. It's so tense between these two. Both with so much respect for the other's lost ball game. Right now, there it is. Ash with another rocket, and this is really bad for Cypher now. Ash knows that he's done a fantastic job. Cypher forced to take that red armor, and he's lucky at least that Mega's far away, and he can rocket jump up. Ash with bad positioning, but oh, that was a fantastic save with that rocket. Last rocket of Cypher there. It almost felt like it pushed Ash off into the lava, but we'll see what actually happened. Red and Mega spawning at the same time. Cypher once again in position to take it once again another Mega, and it actually goes for the red, and he does manage to pick it up, and he gets a rocket jump up, and there the engagement comes, and that will catch Ash off guard. And it seems like a rocket jump that Cypher really loves to make. It's quite an unexpected one, and you don't have a lot of hang time in the air, which is really important to note, as it's almost a max height rocket jump. So as soon as he goes for the fight, he is like on the floor. So that's actually tactically a good consideration to understand. So Cypher definitely making good use of that, picks up the first kill. And Ash probably has no idea where Mega is. You can just look at the scoreboard. 8 Megas to Cypher, none to Ash, none. None. And still no sign of Ash, he has no idea where Mega is. And look at this beautiful rocket play from Cypher. Ash is going to be able to pick up more shards and yellows, but the damage keeps on coming from Cypher. And every time Ash gets bowled, Cypher's there with a response on the open map. Picking up more and more health and armor there. He hears the sound cues of Ash. So Cypher, after starting off very poorly in this series on Cure, and then even on Furious Heights, is looking very strong now all of a sudden on Lost World. Ash has to be patient, but there is the key yellow steel. Not only that, but a yellow as well, a red as well. So Cypher can really assert his will and force himself onto Ash if he chooses to do so, but he's already got the lead. Doesn't have to be crazy. Unless he's going to listen to the FACEIT song. And Cypher getting forced back a bit. This is kind of bad for Cypher positionally. If Ash realizes if he has any idea when Mega is, and he should be able to see it now. There it is, he's going to go for it. First Mega for Ash, first Mega time for Ash. Very important stuff there. And that's going to potentially allow Ash to really get back in the game. Look how much damage he did to Cypher. Nothing left. Let's go to Ash. Ash is going to make the play. He's going to go for the fight. But look at that. Cypher catches him mid-air. That's the perfect engagement. And then a double rocket to follow it up. Just absolutely denied by Cypher. That stuff should not be allowed to happen. And that is the second frag for Cypher. How demoralizing is that? You've just worked for 5 or 6 minutes to get your first Mega health. And then within a minute after that, Cypher just perfectly dispatches you with a huge stack of disadvantage. That is the frustration you can get in this game. Cypher just piling on the pressure to Ash, once again stealing what is his, making it Cypher's instead. And Cypher's still with time on Mega. He should be actually safe in this game, and this is a map where you can kind of say that off of 2 frags. Of course, anything can happen, but theoretically speaking, it's going to be very difficult for Ash. He's going to have an amazing... He needs an amazing rocket fight, basically. Because he can never win an LG fight, because the LG aim will be close in percentage. So LG to LG is never going to work out for Ash unless he catches Cypher a little bit like that, but he needs more. It's got to be the rockets, man. It's got to be the rockets. And there's the red pickup again. Cypher just cycling items. He knows if he just maintains that, And if he just keeps thinking, how can I lose this? How can I lose this? How can Ash come back from here? And then when he gets an answer to that question, prepares himself for it, then he should be able to win. There's always something you need to do when you're ahead. It's just figure out the one way you can lose and then prepare for it. And that is a principle that applies to everything in life. Every game, every sport, everything. And there's Cypher going to find another fight, and Ash cannot handle it. That should be the frag that seals the deal now for Cypher. That was really, really strong there. And items aren't spawning for a while, but Cypher's still got so many options. Still got 50 stars of LG. Still has the mega time. It's not something that Ash has. And Ash can't make a play for it if he doesn't know when it is.
1 minute warning.
1 minute warning, and Cypher's going to back away. And the play for the mega was successful, though. Despite what I said, Ash does manage to pick it up. Cypher very, very defensive now. He knows that he just has to kill time. So here it is. It's going to be the pillar dance right at the LG. That's what we're going to see. Here, Ash. Oh no, Cypher immediately jumps out. Here comes Ash, though. He hears the jump pad. And now he goes for it. Straight up, but Cypher's gone. Nowhere to be found. Grenade's coming in to slow down, killing every second he can. Every little bit really helps here. And there is the mega pickup from Ash. And Cypher with his classic. I don't know how he always manages to do that. If you ever play Cypher, just assume that when you're in the air for any amount of time, whether it be a rocket jump or just strafing around, you're going to get LG. Because Cypher's so good at that on Lost World in particular. But there you go, Cypher's going to win 4-0, taking this best of 3, knocking out Ash. And that Furious Heights game, recommend that to your friends. I think we're going to have to make sure that in the summer season movie, we're going to have that highlight of Cypher, because that was just brutal. It's beautiful to witness. But guys, we're going to go to another break, and then when we come back, there's going to be more and more Quake coming up. Of course, we've got the US Cup later, the NA Cup after the EU Cup. But we've got Cypher going through. I believe Evil is still live in the tournament. We'll check out the brackets a bit later, and then we'll see how things have been going and talk about it. And otherwise, though, looks like Twister's going to meet Cypher. Good luck to Twister. But on that note, we'll go to break, and we'll be back soon.